Hi friends, welcome back to Hmong Women Thriving. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm Ariel, the host, and let's get started. Friends, we are coming on to season 3, and I've been counting down the days to share what's new. I am so excited, and I can't even believe that I'm saying that we're filming season 3 because that's so insane to me. But anyways, I just want to take a quick moment to share some of my gratitude to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, for your continued support, and really for holding space for me. Every season feels like a fresh beginning, and this one feels extra special. So, the first big update, as you can see, we are doing something new. We're recording video episodes, and this has been such a long time coming. It's been such a dream of mine, too. I cannot wait for you guys to not only hear, but also get to see these conversations happen. There's something so special about seeing people's faces, their expressions, and just the energy in the dialogue that's going to make these conversations even more powerful. So I'm so excited for this new update because, it's been such a long time coming. This second update, I'm really excited to share with you all. I am thrilled to introduce you all to someone new to the Hmong Women Thriving team. Okay, let's take a moment for that though, because that in itself is probably like the biggest update for me. I have been a one-woman show for so long. If any of you all know anything about producing a podcast, it is not easy. Many may think it's just me talking to the mic, which it is, but there's so much to do behind the scenes, and I'm so excited to introduce you all to Alicia Intawang. She is coming on as our creative director here at Hmong Women Thriving. She is the magic, period. Okay. But she is the magic behind our social media, our video, and our creative strategy here. Honestly, she's been a godsend. She's amazing. I'm inputting this in because I just think it's so funny. We had our kind of first couple meetings, and I showed her kind of like how I've been working Hmong Women Thriving, and she's like, "Oh girl, no." So she has most definitely been a godsend, and I'm really excited. So please help me welcome Alicia to the team. I am so forever grateful to have her on this journey with me, and it is no longer lonely. So yay! Another change I'm rolling out this season is I'm bringing on a brand new segment. This will probably pop up once a month, and it will really be a space for you, the listeners, the audience. It's a space to host Q&As, personal stories, advice. I just want this to be a sharing experience for all of us as Hmong women in the community. Think of it as, us meeting up once a month, sitting in a circle, swapping stories, ideas, wisdom. So I would love for you all to be a part of this. I will be linking a Google form onto the description box, and you can be able to share your story, ask for advice, give advice. Truthfully, it will be a place where we'll be able to talk about all things life, love, healing, and everything in between. So I'm really excited to share this new segment because I'm really excited to get to know you all as the audience, as listeners, and be able to continue to build trust and a community. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. So those are the new fun updates for the podcast. And of course, what makes this season so exciting is the amazing lineup that I have this season. I will be featuring leaders, creatives, business owners, change makers, and I feel so incredibly honored that they're giving me their time and their wisdom. I just know that their stories will leave you all inspired, just as how they've left me inspired. So yeah, I'm really excited about that as well. Okay, now on to some of the personal updates. Last time I hopped on the podcast and did my surprise episode, I shared a little bit about myself and some updates that have been going on in my life, and I got some really good feedback, so I thought I'd kind of bring that along in this episode. First and foremost, this one I'm really excited to share because it's been such a long time coming. I graduated! Yay! I officially, finally graduated this darn undergrad degree. It feels so freeing to be done with school, at least for now. Higher education was not an easy road for me, but it taught me so much about resilience, self-trust, and the importance of going after your goals no matter the timing. I also, can't help but reflect on how meaningful higher education is to us as minorities, but specifically as Hmong women. Education has the power to open doors, build confidence, and create opportunities, not just for us, but also for our families and our communities. As I was scripting out this episode, it really brought me back to two episodes I want to highlight from past seasons. The first one being with Gajing from season 2. She came on the podcast and shared her beautiful experience of returning to school later in life. She really spoke about embracing her identity as a Hmong woman while also navigating the challenges and triumphs of higher education. And truthfully, her story was such a beautiful example of resilience, determination, and the power of self-discovery. Coming back to season 1, Angelina, my best friend, came on and she shared a little bit about her journey in higher ed. She really reminded all of us to understand that higher education is tough. It's hard, and it's so important to take breaks, slow down, and not force yourself just because everyone else is doing it. Education is truly a race at your own pace. And that lesson has really stuck with me as well. Hearing their journeys and really reflecting on my own, I'm so grateful for the privilege, the struggle, the growth of higher education. It's a great reminder to all of us that our paths may look different, but every step toward learning and self-discovery is meaningful and worthy of celebrating. The next update is, I think it's a really exciting update actually. I'm engaged. Back in April, Junior proposed while we were on a family trip to California. We went to California to take my family to Disneyland, and on the last full day, we decided to go to the beach. He proposed at the Santa Monica Pier. I was totally caught off guard. And it was beautiful. It was such a surprising, sweet moment. I try to relive the memory in my head as much as I can. And he so sweetly hired a videographer too. So we get to relive that moment whenever the 14th of every month comes about. So yeah, really exciting stepping into this new chapter of our relationship. But I will be honest, it is also a real learning experience for me. It's teaching me so much about boundaries, family dynamics, and what it really means to step into this next role in our relationship as a soon to be wife. Or, as we all nervously call it, becoming a nyang, right? There's so much beauty and honor, but there's also so much responsibility, especially as a Hmong woman navigating cultural expectations while balancing personal growth and shared life goals. I've been joking with a lot of my friends that we need a Nyang support group, but honestly, there is some truth to that, I feel. This next step in our relationship has brought me so much joy and excitement, but it's also a bittersweet reality. All the little nuances, the traditions, and understanding, what comes next as a Hmong woman. Honestly, I feel like the wedding day and the transition into becoming a Hmong wife and daughter-in-law can be its own episode. It's such a it's such a complex mix of celebration, sadness, and love all together. This experience has really pushed both myself and my fiance to really reflect on what it truly means to support each other too. We want to grow together. We want to honor both of our individual paths while also building this new life as a couple. I'm learning that stepping into this role is more than just a title and the ongoing life in itself. It's about understanding our relationship, our partnership, embracing the ups and downs of this new journey, and celebrating becoming a couple, a united couple. So, yeah, it's overwhelming at times, I'm not gonna lie, but it's also been really rewarding, and I truthfully wouldn't trade these lessons for anything else. Speaking of weddings, I've also launched my very own small business. I'm now officially offering wedding content creation. And for those of you who haven't heard it before, this is about capturing the behind the scenes, real, authentic moments of your wedding day. It's the little laughs, the unexpected tears, the chaos in short form video and photos, mostly captured on my iPhone. And the goal really is to help couples relive their day instantly and share it with loved ones. And also for them to truly be able to remember all the little moments that can sometimes get lost in the busy, busy day. Starting this business was definitely a big leap for me. There's a lot to learn, there's a lot of planning, and a lot of trusting myself to really take this big step. But I'm so excited for this opportunity to serve couples in this creative and meaningful way. It's truthfully not about posting on social media at all. It's really a way to tell their story, to preserve their memories, and celebrating love in a way that feels personal and heartfelt. So already this new path has been so rewarding. I get to combine my creativity with my love for storytelling and really connecting with new people, on one of the most important and beautiful days of their lives, and really continue building something that will feel like my own. Honestly, it's been such a joy to really see not only how, capturing memories, make people so happy, but it also allows me to grow as a creator and an entrepreneur. So I really can't wait to see where this journey goes. Yeah, truthfully, I am just, yeah, I know it's a lot, y'all. Okay, there's just a lot going on in my life, but I'm so excited for these next couple chapters, and I hope you guys enjoy, these little personal updates because I'd love to continue sharing my journey because I think it's just so fun and interesting, to hear other people's perspectives and their own experiences and everything like that. So, yeah. Finally, I have some really exciting news to share. And I'm sure if you follow me on all of my social media, you've seen that I've shared a lot about this. But Hmong Women Thriving has officially been awarded the Live Your Best Life grant from Hnub Tshiab, Hmong Women Achieving Together. And I honestly cannot express how grateful and humbled that I am for this support. You all know, if you've been listening for a while, that Hnub Tshiab holds such a special place in my heart. Spring of 2024, I had the privilege of completing their Hmong Women's Leadership Institute. And that experience in itself was so transformative for me. It taught me so much about leadership, courage, creating spaces for Hmong women to thrive. And yeah, I am just so, so honored and so grateful. I also had the privilege of having Jules on the podcast, and she was there at the time, chair of, or their board chair of Hnub Tshiab. And she shared her experience on the board, really gave a glimpse for us to really understand their incredible work at Hnub Tshiab and what they do, knowing that their dedication is to really uplift Hmong women, their belief in leadership, and the investment into the community has made this recognition for Hmong Women Thriving feel even more meaningful. This is not just a grant, it's really a nod for this platform, that it's seen as something bigger, something with more purpose, and something that matters to our community. So I am forever grateful. The event was so beautiful. I got to meet so many amazing Hmong women in our community who were trailblazers. Honestly, I was like taking mental notes of, oh my gosh, I would love to invite this person onto the Hmong Women Thriving podcast and just have a conversation with them, really highlighting them. So it was such an amazing experience. And again, I'm forever grateful, and I can't wait to continue to grow the podcast. So, yeah. Okay, friends, we are gearing towards the end of the podcast. I really want to close out by saying how, again, deeply grateful I am for each and every one of you who listens, shares, and supports the podcast. You are the heartbeat of Hmong Women Thriving, and you all remind me of why this work matters so much. If there's one thing that I've learned through all of these changes in my life, is that thriving does not mean that life is perfect. Thriving means that you're giving yourself permission to grow when things feel messy and uncertain. Like in past seasons, before I end the episode, I will always share a quote that has inspired me or helped me throughout any part of my journey. So here's my quote for today's episode from Oprah. She states, "The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams." I truly believe that we are all worthy of living that exact adventure. Okay, friends, that wraps up the kickoff episode of Hmong Women Thriving Season 3. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for tuning in and celebrating this new season with me. Your support truly means the world. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this episode, so feel free to leave a comment and a review. Your voice helps inspire and connect our community even more. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok at Hmong Women Thriving for updates, behind the scene moments, and more. This season is going to be full of amazing conversations and stories, so I can't wait for you all to be a part of it. As I close this episode, I hope you feel inspired to embrace your journey, celebrate your story, and continue thriving in all that you do. Keep dreaming, keep growing, and until next time, take care.